Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Hashtag Bayreuth kocht zu Hause. Heute mit einem ganz besonderen Gast von uns, und zwar mit unserem Chef de Cuisine und Head of Catering, Zdeněk Smělý.
Hello.
We do the show today in English because his German is not good enough to do it complete in German, but you're learning step by step.
Yeah, step by step.
Step by step, yes. Thank you very much that you found the time to come here in your normal kitchen. But to be honest, at the moment we're not so busy as usual.
Yeah.
What are we going to cook today together?
Today we're gonna have beef steak with white asparagus, rich mushroom sauce, and for dessert we have our very, very famous and lovely chocolate tart from Eila Tasting Center from our menu.
Sounds good. Is this the dish from the menu of the tasting center?
Yeah, is what already on the menu, and it will be back again when we.
And the main course?
And the main course, yes, sure.
Yes.
The season is now. Asparagus season is now back.
Okay, let's start.
Let's start. Okay, so we can start.
Yes.
Here we have our meat. Nice, already sliced beef fillet. Cut them about 200 grams for each. These nice 3 pieces of steak sticks again from Daniel Parson. Thanks again for lovely meat.
I hope the bacon as well.
Of course. Okay, so.
Yes, last week I did 1.2 kilogram porterhouse steak with him on the green egg grill. It was really delicious and funny to do it with him.
Perfect guy. Perfect, lovely guy. Okay, wrap the steak nice and gently, and make sure you go more than over the steak. If you don't want to keep the bacon with the string or some wooden stick through the steak, you can just start with the roasting on this part in the end of this piece of bacon. If you seal it first on the pan like this, you keep the bacon on the steak and you don't need to secure it with string or whatever else. Okay, we have one more steak with this stuff what we have.
We cook now for 2 portions?
Now we're cooking for 2 person. Okay, this one needs a little bit more salt and pepper. Okay. So, wrap it again. Okay, done. Next, I prepare in advance a little bit of vegetable stock. Use some basic vegetable rest what you have from your own kitchen. White asparagus, always cook it in the salt and sugar water. You can secure it with string, keep it together. Otherwise, when it's ready, you can take it out from the boiling water straight to the ice cold water. Otherwise, you need to stop the boiling in a few seconds to not cook it over. So we have it ready.
How long this needs to cook usually?
Vegetable stock is about 2 hours. It doesn't need longer time. You can't have more taste than you will have after 2 hours.
Okay.
It's different if you like to have some beef consommé, beef stock. It's different. It's about 12 hours for sure, but not with vegetable.
I see you are very gentle to the meat.
Yeah. Okay.
How long have you been working for Eila now?
It's almost about 5 years already.
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still loving what you do?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
Of course. You can't be here if you don't. Okay. Make sure that your pan is nice and smoking hot. Yeah, and make sure that bacon is on this part.
Okay.
Okay, stock is boiling already, nice. And next step, mushroom sauce. We have already nice sliced oyster mushroom, brown champignon, a little bit of shallot, small cubes, a bit of thymian, a little bit of fresh garlic, nice white wine.
And?
Okay. A little bit more time. Very good. So, first we start with mushrooms. We don't need to roast them hard, just lightly. Why we start with mushroom first? Otherwise, the shallot gets dark a little bit more faster, so we add the shallot a little bit later. First, for a few minutes, mushrooms with thymian. Thymian is always very good with mushrooms, always. A little bit of fresh garlic. Okay. Beautiful.
And it's closed now?
It's perfect. And you can see, look, and it doesn't move. It will stays on.
Yeah. Okay. How would you describe your own kitchen?
I simply keep the simple things. I never like to transform the simple things to typical ways. I like to work with fresh ingredients, local fresh ingredients, and to work with them gently is the easiest way. And of course, I really like to keep the food simply also on the plate. Otherwise, the people understand very simply what do you serve.
Yeah, I know your quality pretty well. I love your kitchen.
Thank you.
It's delicious. Of course, you got the opportunity to go cook side by side with really big names like Gordon Ramsay and so on, and travel around the world and worked in the best restaurants in the world.
Yeah, I had big luck to be side by side, really good guys. I can't complain. I had really good time, and I just could keep going.
This is nice to hear. But at the moment, with Eila, you travel a lot as well. How many days you traveling per year?
I think it's about 250.
250?
Yeah.
And you handle this with two children
Yeah.
and a wife?
Yeah. You need to find really good and strong woman, and I did it, so I can handle it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard, but what you can do.
But you still like the traveling?
Yes, of course, it's beautiful. Especially with this, it's always new challenge. Every week, every catering is always new challenge.
Where was the last stop?
The last stop was really special. It was in Dubai, 24-hour series in Dubai, and it was very hard and a very, very
Why it
big
was so,
challenge.
Why it was so hard in Dubai?
It was first time in this area, on this racetrack, and it was really raw experience for everybody. But in the end of the day, we handled it. Catering was perfect. We had nice catering. For example, We made beautiful barbecue party on the racetrack.
I saw the pictures
Yeah,
on
it was
the
beautiful.
yes.
Perfect. But you know, it's still on East. It's not in Europe, so it takes long time. Everything.
Other countries,
it's
other rules.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is yes. Big difference. Big difference. But we meet really good people there. Now we have quite good connections there. So for the next time it will be much easier. Much easier.
You put it now in the oven?
Yes, now we're ready. This cuts, you see, they are a little bit different. This one is a little bit taller. It will be like maybe 1.5 2 minutes later, longer in the oven. This takes, for the medium, it will be about 6 minutes maximum for 200 degrees.
Okay, I take the larger one then.
Sorry again?
I take the larger one. How do you eat your meat? By filet, medium rare? Medium?
Medium rare. Depends of the meat. With the lamb, I like medium. Beef, it can be medium rare. Okay. Pepper and salt. And you saw it, we don't roast it really hard. Full fat cream. Nice German Riesling. And the asparagus, we're gonna roast it on the pan.
If you could choose, which is the favorite part in the kitchen, your favorite resort? It's a patisserie or?
I think patisserie. Otherwise, for me there is more space how you can be creative and you can keep it on the plate.
So you're more the sweet guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Asparagus done. Mushrooms almost the same. I decided to make this mushroom sauce compare to make the classic Hollandaise. In this time, it's really classic, but we made nice, heavy, creamy and white wine sauce. So you keep the white wine flavor with the asparagus, which is perfect. And mushrooms. I really love to make a sauce with mushrooms. Even if you make some barbecue on the garden, it's always surprising my guests if we are doing home some barbecue. Many times I did already mushroom sauce and they were always surprised for the barbecue why we have cream mushroom sauce, and in the end of the barbecue no one speak about meat or whatever else. They speak just about the sauce. So,
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to try it later.
Okay. Stock. Make sure if you deglaze the mushrooms with white wine, reduce the white wine almost for the caramel, that you not keep the sour taste of the white wine. Just caramelize it.
But you do it very gently.
Oh, of course. Always I try to work gently. Okay, perfect. If you do the steaks, the time you keep them in the oven doesn't matter. If you like to make them in this size for 5 minutes to cook them medium, or you like to make them medium well, you cook them for 7 to 8 minutes. Give them the same time to rest on the side. You cook them 5 minutes in the oven, okay, keep them 5 minutes away before you serve it, otherwise the meat is in pressure, and if you serve it straight on the plate, the people will cut the steak and all the sauce, all the juice will go over the plate. So this is the way how you keep all the juice from the meat inside. Simply let the meat a little bit rest on the side.
Okay.
Cream in. It's very slowly coming, of course, the season for the wild mushrooms. If you have fresh gyros or ceps, this is the best kind of mushrooms, you can use it for it.
And?
It will be great. Steaks done. Okay, first one is ready. Second one more minute. Yeah, and the best way how you can check the cuisine, you gotta cook it, press it between both hands, like this.
Yes, but
and of course it's also about experience, that you know how it is.
Yes, but I think it depends also a bit to the weight of the person. For example, your hand, it's a complete other level. As for example, by Lucas, his hand, it's like this.
Yes.
And
Perfect. Sauce is ready. We can start with asparagus.
how long you cooked it in the water?
This size is about 3 minutes. You don't need to be
Boiled water.
boiled water,
Yeah.
boiled salt and sweet water, and
Sweet water means you put sugar inside, yes.
yes,
Yeah.
you don't need to be worried. Cook them really soft. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna keep them rest on the fresh mushrooms on the side. No. Like this. Pan ready, nice and hot. If you peel the asparagus, always keep all body on the chopping board, otherwise you will break it down for sure. Peel them all 2 times, 3 times, 2-3 layers. Keep them together from the top and slice the bottom off. Otherwise, on the bottom it's more wood and it's more hard. You can't eat it whole. So even you can taste it raw. If it's
Yes, I had these many times in restaurants that it's too hard, that it's not good peeled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very important to peel it really well. Otherwise you can feel the strings in your mouth. So. Okay, last thing for the sauce, a little bit of fresh chive. This is the beautiful things from the beginning of the new season. Fresh dye from the garden, nice asparagus. This is the time you know that the summer is behind the corner. Perfect time. Most of the favorite ingredients are from this season, from spring through the summer. A little bit more cream. And stock. Okay, all is ready. And we can serve it. Of course, never forget to serve your hot meal on the hot plate. We can serve it here?
Yes.
Yeah. Two plates? Or
Yes, we can do
two
it.
plates? Okay. First on the plate, we go with asparagus.
Your fingers are resistant against the heat.
It's the years in the kitchen. This is the years in the kitchen. Sauce.
No feeling anymore.
Okay, beautiful. And you see the bacon is on, and you don't need to secure it with whatever else. It just simply stays on. Again, a bit of salt and pepper. Finish it with fresh herbs, bit of olive oil, okay, and we're ready. Enjoy.
Nice. Thank you very much, Zdeněk. I'm looking forward to taste it myself. Alle Informationen zu der Sendung wieder unter Hashtag Bayreuth kocht zu Hause und unter www.eila-tasting-center.de. Den Zdeněk, seine Kochkünste könnt ihr hier selber bei uns, wenn der Restaurantbetrieb wieder aufnimmt, könnt ihr euch davon überzeugen. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken, Zdeněk. Thank you very much. Tschüss.